Welcome back to Success at Equity with whatever. Welcome back to Success and Equity on BCTV. I'm your host, Francis Mayer, and today we're speaking to the new intern. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Belen Martinez.
Right, and we were just arguing over the pronunciation of your name, and I said, oh, it's like Anne Boleyn, and you said, well, I think it's Boleyn. And, you know, she was a short-lived Queen of England. She couldn't produce a male heiring.
Yeah, well, it's a little more complicated than that.
I want to grossly oversimplify it, though.
Yeah.
Very good, and that's what I just did. But anyway, she informed me that it was Boleyn. My only argument back, no, I'm pretty sure the Blues Traveler song says, Renton Taylor Ren Boleyn. Oh, where's the rails? Good Lord. Anyway, you're going to be our intern. You're interested in a career in the creative sciences, right?
More like digital media, graphic arts. I do a lot of video myself.
Ooh, sounds like magic to me. And I don't like magic. I think it's evil.
Well,
this is technology. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about technology. Okay. All right. Technology makes me happy. So that's good. And you're already doing some production. You actually do a really stand-up job with the student blog. Tell us a little bit about that project.
yeah, well, I work with Amber in the student blog. What it is we just basically write blogs every couple weeks, every week.
We or?
Well, me and I have a partner, but I do more of the production video. We do video as well as photography, some events, and then we write about those events or different things that are available for students at BC. Like coming up, I'm going to release a blog about a financial aid lab that just opened up this semester. It's basically a lab where the students can go in and help get their financial aid filled out from start to finish with no errors, just in case they miss anything. These guys are trained to help them fill these things out.
And let's point something out real quick. I don't know if there's a funner bunch of people on campus than the folks in financial aid. Primavera Arvisu is the director of that department, and pretty much everybody I've dealt with up front has been an absolute peach and a charm. They're sweet. They want to help you. I noticed at the opening day ceremony that we had, they actually had a video dedicated to them. Well, not dedicated. They produced a video with Manny from Media Services that was absolutely awesome, and it was to a Taylor Swift song. And they changed the lyrics. Yes, no, it was as rad as you think. The soundtrack for it was a bad instrumental version of a Taylor Swift hit, and then they rewrote all the lyrics in like hack Weird Al Yankovic style about the importance of turning in your financial aid paperwork on time. And they did little dances and pan shots with them standing in front of different, pieces of the office up there. Bottom line, they have fun at their own expense. They are not going to have fun at yours. They're going to help you get money that you need. So the blog was about that.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be coming within the next week. We're just waiting for approval. That's all.
Sometimes you do need to wait for approval.
Yeah.
Right, but you are going to be jumping into this show, and I'm very excited to have you. This has been a solo operation for me for quite a while now, and I also host the show on Thursday, the Renegade Report, right here in the same space, only the signage and the background's different, and I wear red shirts and ball caps, and I talk about sports. But actually putting together an hour-long show with what we call produced elements takes a little bit more time and effort, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And people throw around the word producing quite a bit lately. Everybody's a producer now or wants to be a producer. What does a video producer do?
Video producer, you manage everything. You shoot the footage. You cut it yourself.
And when you say cut it, what are you talking about?
Well, you crop it. You don't use everything. You could record maybe 5 minutes of something and use really just 2.
If that.
If even,
And a lot of times what we use is a nonlinear editing system like Premiere Pro, which I think you use. Some people use Movie Maker. Some people use, but on the professional side, you use Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas, Edius. There's a lot of editing platforms, and what you do is you want to cut out people's ums and ahs, or let me think about that for a minute. or when people stumble over their words, you clean it all up and you put it into a 2-minute package.
Where it just smooth. It's just
totally
a
smooth,
flowy, doesn't look bad for them or bad for you. It's
right.
just beneficial for everybody.
That's why a lot of times I try to remind young women like my daughters that the reason women on television look so perfect is because they never fart. That gets edited out. They're never in bad light, right? They never cough. They never sneeze. They're perfect because editors and video producers make them so. They have nothing but their best moments put on the screen. And if you can imagine going through life with a video producer, this is what it would be like. You know, at the end of the day when you're laying in bed and you're like, oh gosh, I wish I wouldn't have said that. If you had a video producer running your life, you wouldn't. It would only be the A+ moments of your day. So we look forward to bringing you onto the show for that, and also so that we can send you out on campus with your video camera and ask people the pressing questions of the day, and we can bring those back to the show. So if you see her, professors, what a friendly face, dude. Look at that. If you see her on campus or she stops and wants to talk to you about something, talk to her, because we are all in this together. And one of the functions of this show is to remind people that the struggles are very similar. Last season, we had a different format where we devoted each episode to a different ethnic or social group. And at the end of the season, when we reviewed it, what we realized is that each episode was pretty much about the same things. The same type of struggles, the same sort of obstacles to getting a college education. And we just realized that it was time to scrap that and reach out to general students. So we're going to send you out into campus to produce different video packages and to interview different students. And we're going to be airing those clips right here on the show. And you will see more of her both on campus and on this show. So again, take a good look. Are you excited to be involved?
Oh, yeah, definitely excited. This is where I wanted to go with my major, communications major, the digital media aspect of it. So, you know, being able to be given this opportunity to even do this is great. And that's just it's more proof of what Bakersfield College has to offer. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't have ever landed this, wouldn't have found it if I wasn't going to BC. So
yeah, and realize like you can make a living doing this, like Chris McCullough does, or you know, like any of the other people who work in production in town do. And there's a lot of people who want to do the fun part, or they want to do the research, which is watching movies and television. But at some point, you got to get out and start making stuff yourself. And once you've produced a 2-minute video, you can produce a 2-hour video. It's just a matter of time and effort, right? Mm-hmm. You have the tools now. And that's the kind of stuff you pick up at Bakersfield College. Well, cool. So you're going to be with me on Mondays and Wednesdays, and we're going to definitely raise the level of this show. Do you want to do features someday, documentaries? What is your ultimate career goal?
For me, it started off graphic arts. When MySpace was the big website to be on, and
What was that?
Yeah, it was
when I was a kid. MySpace.
Yeah. Oh gosh. And like now they don't even give you, I don't even think they give you that option to do your own coding for your page. So like that was a big part that I was really interested in. And I started with graphic arts, eventually started going in, went to Bakersfield ROC, took graphic arts there, took me to Skills USA, all the way to Kansas City for nationals. And from there, It just took off, and, you know, just doing graphic arts, doing video, doing, you know, interviews, even just speaking, you know, taking communication class. I took 3 last semester, and just back-to-back speeches was just like, I craved it. It was what I wanted to do. And my peers would tell me like, oh, you're so comfortable. And it's just like, well, because this is fun. Like, why not pursue a major that you enjoy?
Yeah, well, you are on the path. We're really glad to have you. I think you and I are going to have a lot of fun over the next few weeks. And, you know, I'm going to try to get your professors to fail you so that you have to stay with me longer. You're going to be a great addition to the show. Thank you. To everybody who's watching, if you think that now is not the time to change your life because it's mid-semester, you're wrong. We've got late-ad classes. Just call Bakersfield College, 395-4011, or visit the website, bakersfieldcollege.edu. For the entire Success and Equity team on BCTV, I'm Francis Mayer. Thank you for watching.